G'day, this is Rear One. Today we've got this challenge lock chainsaw. Chainsaw by Prince. PPE and pre-start required. Jan 22. Let's get it in the vise, see what we can do with it. I've spent quite a bit of time with this particular lock. So I do know some of the characteristics inside from experience. Oh shit.
What?
I just got the bloody thing open.
And you didn't film it?
Yeah, I did.
Well done.
Prince, this is open. Damn.
What's Lucy doing? Andrews, she's trying to catch something. Oh, it's a lock.
Prince, this thing is open. This thing was so tough. I've got chainsaw here. I picked this last night. Just going to gut it now. Didn't get time last night to do that. I was in two minds whether I was going to be honest. So let's have a look what's in chainsaw. I think it's pretty quiet with my commentary last night. Let's have a look at the key. So if you are going to pick this lock and you don't want to see the key, you don't want to see the gutting, turn it off now. Okay, here's the key. What we have, this is a difficult point here. 6 protected by this low 5, high 4, low 3, high 2, low 1. Now 2 and 4 have some sort of milling concern. 6 just is a nightmare to set, and there's an overset trap on 5, and it can be easy to overset 1, but really it's an overset trap on 5. It's trapped me a few times. Probably as much to do with the fact that 6 is so hard to set. So let's get it in. I do find this key is quite hard to pull out sometimes, probably because of those high lows. Now, it does say here, no shim needed. I like to use a shim, but I need to get some new ones, and this is just too thick. So I'm going to trust Prince when he says no shim required. Make sure I've got got that key turned well, and off we go. Okay. I mentioned there was an overset trap on 5, and I can see something on 5 already. Have a closer look at that in a minute. Let's get these off. Last spring. Looking in the Bible. Have to be a magician to get in there and do anything with no holes in the bottom of the Bible. Yeah, it looks all. There's nothing in there. So that's stock standard. Here's where the magic's going to be. This combined with the pins. Okay, let's have a look. Can we see that? You can see there is milling on 2 and 4, which is what I felt, and 6, which I suspected but wasn't totally convinced. We've got threading on 3. Now, I don't believe I really felt that. And 1 and 5 just dead smooth. Now, 5 is what I said was an overset trap. Or at least I got trapped in oversetting it. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Certainly smooth Bible. Smooth core makes sense if you're going to have a overset trap. Let's have a look at these key pins. In fact, I'm just going to zoom in and we'll have a bit of a better look. Okay. Let's look at these. Let's start with this overset trap. Now, one thing I noticed about this overset trap was it was sort of baited with a bit of counter rotation, and this angled top to the key pin would explain that. As it's getting pushed up into the Bible, it's trying to turn the core back. So counter rotation there, along with a taper on the driver. So that was an effective overset trap. This mushroom type pin or torpedo type pin with that taper on the top. Pin 6 is the one that gave us all the problems. Let's have a look at that one. Can you see that? All those. It was this last little bit that was always hard to set. If you remember, there's milling in chamber 6, so it would have got caught all the way up, including this little piece on the bottom. See, that will hook up well in that milling on the chamber there. This was one that I was convinced. 2 and 4, certainly they get hooked really well. And 2's also got that same feature to hook into the milling. 1 looks very similar. Bring it into focus, into field. Where is it? Here we go. 1 looks very similar to 5, that overset trap on 5. Wasn't quite the issue as 1 on 5, probably because I was trying to reach back to 6, falling into it all the time. Now 2 I said was something interesting. 3. 3 is actually a two-parter. So we've got like a serrated outer here and this little inner, which looks very interesting. Would have caused some feedback, rather unusual feedback. But I must admit I didn't find that one a big issue. What I found the problem was 2, 4 and 6, 6 especially, oversetting on 5. Fantastic lock, Prince.